Yes, sir. It's your boy Kyle, the Kid Omega, the boy, and welcome to another episode of Vibe with Your Boys podcast. Another week, we get into it. How you living? How you feeling, Mega?
The Heat play tonight. We're playing right now as we currently speak.
Are you like predictions? You hoping that they get the dub? You feeling good?
I mean, of course, I want them to get the dub.
You feeling good?
Whatever.
What's the point of you bringing it up if you're not?
No, I just seen something right before I put the phone down. I seen.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't fresh on my mind. Type shit.
I don't know why I waste my time asking you this question.
I'm just telling you what's going on.
If you haven't noticed already, we got a special guest with us, somebody who's tearing up the streets with directing and videography, Foulja.
What's good, y'all boys?
What's going on? What's happening? Appreciate you for coming through. How's your 2023 been so far?
Just a lot of work, doing videos with artists and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, that's it. I don't know. I just been doing videos. I don't really know.
You feel your momentum gaining, or?
Yeah, I feel a little momentum gaining, especially with upcoming videos. Hopefully, up the price a little bit.
Oh,
yeah.
That's always the goal.
For real. So I could get my price up, get better equipment, and that's really how you elevate.
The price hasn't been already going up, or?
Nah, it's already going up, but like I'm talking about up. I'm trying to
Okay.
get into like productions and stuff. Like with the label, they pay like 5 figures types. I'm trying to get in those type of budgets, not running guns. I love them, but nah.
Gotcha. Okay.
They fun, but I don't really want to do them that much. I'd rather do productions so I can like actually direct. Cause a running gun, you just kind of pull up, you kind of see the scene when you pull up, and then after that you just kind of.
Gotcha. Okay. You want actual?
There's not much creativity.
You want actual budgets for productions to do treatments and stuff like that.
Yeah, to where I could like write a script or at least like have the video match what the song is saying. Cause like if it doesn't, it don't make sense. Like you don't need it, but it would be fine to be able to do that.
Gotcha.
Have you been on some production sets?
I've been like a shadow on some sets to where like I'm just watching, or I've been like an actor, like an extra in the background just to see like the process and like get in contact with the people that do the big scale productions, so I could see how they get booked, this and that, like figure it all out for myself.
So let's actually get into a bit of your background here. So you're originally from Florida?
Yeah, Palm Beach County.
Palm Beach County.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so we got an invader here. What's going on? I'm playing. So whole like youth in Palm Beach, basically. It's like still in Palm Beach?
Yeah. Still in Palm Beach.
Oh damn! All right. So what part?
Like Lake Worth, Boynton area.
Oh, so you up there?
Yeah, I just moved back from LA. I was living in LA for a couple months.
So whole high school and everything, you was up in that area.
Nah, I was in Florida for 3 years, and then I did a year in Ohio, like half a year in Ohio, junior year. So
okay,
I went to like 3 schools.
And throughout that time period, were you coming down to Broward and Miami, or it was?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Doing the artist stuff when I was legit, like
what type of art?
Like music.
Oh, so you doing like music at what age?
Like probably like 16, 17.
Oh, okay.
Probably started when I was like 15. First studio session. That's when I met what's his name, Ado.
Gotcha.
So I know him for some years now.
Now, so with the music, I've heard some stuff. Most recently, your single "Villain," that's melodic. Did it start off melodic, or you transitioned to that?
I started off just doing like hype stuff, like just in the studio recording dumb stuff, like the hype stuff, talking about whatever.
Okay.
And then eventually I got into it.
What made you want to get into music though, initially?
Ever since I was a kid, like younger, I got a picture of me with the microphone, this and that. That's what I wanted to do, but I don't know. It's a long process.
Okay.
That's it. Gonna take a while.
Who was you listening to that like made you want to put a microphone in your hand from that age?
Probably people like Eminem and Lil Wayne.
Gotcha.
That's what I look to.
Those are the top two for you?
Probably. Like when I was younger, yeah. I wasn't supposed to be listening to it, but I was though. So I don't know. Other people probably like.
It's Eminem, Lil Wayne.
Yeah, something like that. And then probably pop artists and stuff like that, like Michael Jackson, people like that.
Now, was you always into the artistic side of things? Of course, I mean, music is art, but with a lot of your most recent success has come like as a videographer, director.
Yeah, visual arts.
Visual arts. Did you always have like a love for that, or that got developed somewhere?
It probably got developed from my mom because she used to take pictures when I used to play sports back in the day.
Okay.
So she always had a camera. She really good at photography, so I probably got it from her.
So when you picked up the camera, it was straight videography, or you started off taking photos?
Probably a little bit of both. Like just fucking around with it, cause I had got it to get videos done for me, and then eventually I had to pay back however much I paid for it. So I was like, I gotta make money off of it. And then someone said something about directing. I was like, let's see what it is.
Okay, so what is the steps? Well, you can only speak on your experience, but for somebody who bought a camera, you said you bought it for you because you were an artist. How do you get into videography? Is it just, hey, I'm gonna go on YouTube and learn about my camera? Is it just I'm gonna play around with this and I'm gonna be ass and I'm gonna get good? Like,
Yeah,
how
for
did
me
you get
it was
into
like
that?
trial and error. Like
Okay,
I just picked it up. I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't know none of the settings, but it had auto, so I'm cool. So I was just doing that at first, and then eventually you got to figure out like specific settings. But at first I was just doing trial and error. Definitely messed up a couple of videos, but eventually I got it. I got it down.
with the trial and error and messing up, like, were you thinking like, I'm ass at this shit, I'm not gonna keep on doing it, or like, what was the mental process behind it all?
When I did my first video, like, and I was trying to edit it, yeah, that's how it was. And then eventually I started surfing for editors because I wasn't gonna do that.
Oh, okay, so you would shoot it and then try to get somebody else to edit it.
Yeah, after the first shoot, because I edited it and I ain't really like it.
What software you was using?
I was using Adobe Premiere.
I
Premiere Pro.
From the jump.
Yeah, from the jump. I had just paid for it, and I was like, I'm going to try and figure it out. And I just, like, you got to have fast Wi-Fi, fast laptop. I ain't had all that. I had the camera and then a little MacBook. So.
Now, with your videography, at what point did did you kind of like get the hang of it with the editing, with the camera, learning your camera, you would say?
I mean, I got it quick on the video side because I didn't have to worry about editing.
Oh, okay, so that's all you had to focus on.
Yeah, I figured out the cheat code. They didn't want to tell them that.
Oh. You figured out the cheat code, or somebody gave you the game eventually?
I mean, I peeped game through a video that I got for myself. I was like, okay. Because it's a little different than others.
Do you edit now?
Huh?
Do you edit now?
Like, I don't do all the effects, but I know how to, like, I can sequence it, but I'm not doing all the crazy stuff. I have someone for that. We've been working for a year. Like, we started off with me, him, and Kosher. So we was doing that.
It's a team.
Yeah, us three is like a team, yeah. But me and him, like, with the videos, like, we're like a dynamic duo type shit. So that's only person I've been working with, really.
It is a situation where he doesn't shoot videos, he just edits and
Yeah. And he out the country. He not even in the United States.
Oh.
Yeah, he's in Greece.
How do you find somebody in Greece?
Fiverr,
yeah.
you know.
Reliable Fiverr.
Fiverr.
Yeah, eventually I found him because we both put our names on the video. So I was like, I'm finna hit him up. After the first video, I was like, yeah, we need to work.
How is something like that? Like, how do you because a lot of times it's like a language barrier. Like, how do you explain what you're looking for?
I mean, he speaks English. Like, it might be a little bit different because he got an accent, but he still speaks English, so there's no language barrier unless like it's like a Florida term like he had to learn. But now he be saying what I be saying, and then what other artists be saying that he talked to. So he's probably just learning what we say and then
quick turnaround and everything.
Yeah. Have you guys met though?
Nah. I can't even leave the country right now. So
just business relationship.
He's got to get a visa.
That's kind of dope though.
That's it.
Nah, that's fine. Really, a stranger get you rich. Like, that's how like my team. Just a stranger. I don't even know him. Never met him before in my life.
Is it something that like, of course he's not in this country, but you guys have been working together? Has some type of like personal relationship formed a bit? Because that you guys work
we
together?
talk every day. Cause like, bro, it's videos after videos after videos. So it's like it be a little small talk in between. But yeah, it's like it's damn near like my brother, but from another country instead of mother.
That's dope. That's dope. You mentioned Kosher. How you guys have been working with him. When did you meet Kosher?
I met Kosher at a Wix video shoot, probably in like November 2021.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So
it was like almost a year and a half.
Yeah, year and a half.
Yeah.
Did you like know about him before then or no?
Nah, that's when Ado had introduced me to him, and then I went to one of the Wix shows, and Kosher was opening, so I seen him and was like, yeah, we're gonna lock in on the videos. We talked about the price and then started working from there. After that, he was just shooting with me, and then he's got another person Give you some with it as well.
At that point, where were you in your like videography? Like, were you already to the point to where like, damn, I'm pretty good at this stuff?
Oh nah, like my first video to drop ever was a Kosher video.
And
so our first video we did was my first video to drop ever.
Oh.
Cause that Wix video didn't it was a feature he was on. It didn't drop. Cause like I said, I tried to edit it, and then eventually I got someone else to edit it, and then they dropped it.
Oh wow. Okay. So that first video you and Kosher did, looking back at it now, do you consider that a good video that you shot?
I mean, it was fun to do. Like, it's good for your first video. Like, compared to what I do now, like
so the
visual is trash, but like you gotta have room for improvement. You can't start off just great at the shit. So it shows improvement, and it's fine that it's only been a year and a half. I'm trying to catch up with people that have been doing this shit for 10 years.
Now, throughout a lot of people's careers, there's sometimes like an artist, and then they have like a videographer that's like linked to them. Like, you know, trying to think, like I think like Dirk does Jerry Productions a lot.
Yeah.
Like I'm getting a freeze right now, but it's a lot. It's a lot of those.
Yeah, it's a lot of artists that have like one person that shoots the majority of the videos.
So you working so closely with Kosher, how is that? Because like you mentioned that like you met him in November 21. You were still kind of starting off, but like you're not at the level you are at now. So it's kind of like, is he like saying like I don't really like that, or are you saying like damn you got to work with me? I'm kind of new. Like what's the
like back then when I was first? Nah, I mean he was just looking for a videographer. I told him I don't even think he knew like until after. I was like, yeah, that's my first video.
Oh, okay.
He was like, all right, cool, and he fucked with it. I fucked with it at first. I was like, bet that looked better than like what I thought it was gonna look like. So it came out pretty good. It looked good for the time. Because it was December 2021, so.
And now the working relationship, is it just like smooth? Like as far as just like, I know what he wants. I know what he's looking for. Yeah. I know how he's going to want it done. He knows how you operate. Like everything is just in sync.
Nah, yeah. Most of the time it's real smooth. Like we do running guns. We don't do productions yet, hopefully soon. But we just pull up, do the video, edit it, and then you just drop it. That's what we was doing for a whole year straight, and then at the end of the year it started popping off at the end of 2022.
Now let's kind of talk about that. You mentioned that you guys were putting in the work and his followers just shot up. What was the song, what was the music video that everything just took off from there?
It was a video on TikTok, and then the Knack 2 he had dropped, that was going pretty viral. And then everything else, it was like going up like slowly, and then the Knack 2, it like really boosted it up, and then now he just did a video with Cole Bennett, so that boosted it up like 10 times more.
So you working so closely with him, you guys are having this relationship. What is the experience seeing an artist that you guys basically started from the ground together and built this thing up, and it's still being built right now as you speak? How is that looking at it from your point of view?
It's really just crazy because it really does happen out of nowhere. So, I don't know. You just gotta lock in and work harder, really, so like we could get to that next level.
Is it conversations of stuff like you guys used to talk about that's slowly happening, like how you mentioned, like he's working with Cole Bennett and things like that? Like,
I mean, I don't think we ever expected Cole Bennett, but yeah, we had like a couple talks to where it's it'd be like, bro, like I think we could really do something. Like he had the what's it called, the 2 Wicks. So like I'm like, bro, like eventually it's gonna stop the eye, like especially with the Instagram reels.
When you met him, he had the 2 Wicks.
Yeah. I think he's probably had that for about probably like 2 years. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, when I met him, he had that. When I seen him, I was like, oh, okay, that's definitely gonna catch your eye. Like,
yeah, for sure.
You feel me? And then like as a person, like he a real genuine person. So it's cool to be around him. Like we don't gotta be doing a video to hang out. You feel me? So it's like he a real cool person.
Now, throughout this whole time period, how much have you time you've had for like Foulja, like just as far as personal stuff, family, friends, just a relaxed vibe, like non-work related stuff?
Like how much time do I have like for personal stuff?
Yeah, like since like you've been working with Kosher, like has it just been going to where you barely have time for yourself, or every now and then?
No. I have plenty of time to myself because like it'll be like a video. It takes like a week to edit, maybe like 4 days, something like that. And then he's got to drop it. He's got to do other videos he's doing. So as right now, it's really slowed down, but I know it's about to speed up because once we drop this next video, my bookings will go up personally, and then what he's got going on will go up.
Because that now being that he's gaining a buzz, things have to be done with more caution. Right?
Yeah, like we got to be more careful. Him and his team, they got to be more careful on what they drop. So it's not like we're just like, oh, bro, I just recorded something. Let's go shoot it, even though that's what we just did. But like,
it's not gonna drop the next day.
Yeah,
type
yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
Gotcha.
So it takes some time, and then he's got to be careful with what he does, really.
Now, within that, who are some of the other artists, locally or not locally, that you've been working with or working with?
Recently, probably Big Fredo, 24G. Who else? Another person from Broward. His name is Jolly. He just got another video from me. Yeah, that's really it. Like, a lot of my clients are just like repeat customers, or not customers, because like we basically we get close over time, so it's not really customers to me.
Now, I noticed, like you mentioned, you was at the Polo G music video shoot. Yeah, I believe that was for the remix for Hot Boy, right? And so, are you a part of these productions, or are you just taking the initiative to pull up, get good shots? Or
I just pull up to see how it works. Like, Suave Films, like he's snapping right now, so I just want to see like the process, see what equipment they got.
Just soaking in game.
Yeah, basically, and then like, I'll take a couple pictures, but I'm not there just to take pictures because I don't really do pictures. Like I'll do it if I get booked, or if it's like a video shoot, I'll take pictures.
So Foulja not doing birthday shoots.
If they send a check, I'm doing whatever.
Got you.
Birthday checks, or birthday shoots, and then I even do weddings in the future. I know that should be bread.
Yeah, for sure. That's the big bag. People will pay whatever for that.
That should be like $5K. I'd be like.
Is there any videographers or directors that you look at and try to study their game, whether they're in the industry or whether or not
you mentioned Suave
local?
I mean, probably when I started off, probably shot by Jolo. He did my video as an artist, so I kind of seen it like first person how he did it.
You work with Fredo Bang them a lot.
Yeah. Him and he worked with Fredo Bang and Trapline a lot. So that's who I even asked him what camera he got, and I got that camera. So shout out to him and the lens too. So I was like, I don't know what to buy.
Making music yourself and being an artist yourself, does it help you on the directing side?
Yeah, it kind of helps me know what the artist wants because I know what I would want. Sometimes it's different because we all different people, but it's kind of similar. Like, I know that you don't want me posting where we at, stuff like that. So I know that as much as that. So, like, just to be a cool person around, like, we don't got to be shooting videos. I still be chilling with the artists. So, I just be a cool person. Don't be dropping locations, stuff like that. Like, they don't want all that. Especially, like, when they bring big artists around, they don't want someone like, oh, bro. Like,
you just keep it cool.
Yeah, just keep it cool and do what you got to do. So, that's what I be doing. Just vibing.
Now, you as an artist, I mentioned, as far as what I can see, your last single was Villain. Is that something that's kind of like taking a back burner, being that, you know, you as the videographer have been elevating, and like when you have time to, you kind of get back into it, or what's the process with that right now?
I don't know. Like, as the video price goes up, I won't have to do as much videos, and then I can put more time into that. Like, it's not that. It's like you gotta pay for studio time. You gotta I gotta pay someone to hold the camera, even if I direct. I gotta pay for the editing, audio, mixing and master. So it's just like you just need bread. Like, it's almost damn near a pay to play type of thing in some situations.
Now, throughout this process of you being a videographer, making money off of it and from it, have you had an actual like job, like 9-to-5 type of job, or?
I mean, I did DoorDash for a little.
Just DoorDash.
But eventually it was just like, it's just slow.
So, I mean, you mentioned that you're 21.
Yeah.
Have you actually went and like actually got a job, or it's just been like just hustles?
Nah.
Damn, that's dope.
Yeah, I don't know. I got all the tattoos and stuff. Like, now it's kind of like cool to have tattoos, but like 2-3 years ago, they was like,
you got any on your face?
Nah.
So yeah, I mean, you good.
I'm not doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't get a tattoo on my face.
Yeah, I think now at this point, like tattoos, like
it don't matter no more. But at this point, like, I'm making bread off the videos.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, even with my situation, they cool with me doing videos. So
when did So even like years ago, like when you were 18, 19, you already had all these tattoos for the most part? Or?
Yeah, I had them probably since I've been tattooed since I was 15.
Okay.
But like all this extra stuff, probably like 18.
How much tattoos you got? If you had to like guess.
I don't know. I lost count a long time ago. Cause I got my arm, my chest,
I know
stomach. I got my wrists, hands, leg sleeve, this, that.
20, 30?
Like, bro, if you think about it, bro, it's 8 across my fingers. So, like, that's already too many to start counting. So,
you want more?
Yeah, probably. But my tattoo artist had passed away, so like, I ain't get tattooed in like 2 years.
Oh wow!
I just don't like. I just don't feel like it. But I definitely, I wanna finish my leg, my right leg. Other than that, whatever happens, happens.
Is being that you're an artist in different levels with the tattoos, is that another way of expressing your art, or do you look at it like that, or
kind of like armor in a sense? Like, just tell my story in a little different way. Like, some people, like, if I'm wearing a shirt, like, they can see my whole story on my arm, and just like kind of like that kind of bring them towards me, like gravitate towards me. They'll be like, oh, I fought with this tattoo. What does it mean? This, that. It'd be starting a lot of conversations, especially when I was younger, like 17, 18. They'd be like, oh, you got tats. And, yeah.
Now, I've seen artists learn and grow into shooting their own music videos, editing their own music videos, but I've never seen, or at least I haven't noticed, artists who broke into the scene as a videographer and then went ahead and transition to music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I've seen producers and transition to music and whatever. Is that something you think about, like how I'm gonna get that process done of being a videographer blows up and going into music?
Yeah,
even though you've been doing
sometimes
it.
I gotta choose one, but I know I could do both because I have a lot of time on my hands. Because like I said, I don't got no job, so like, I'd be trying to find something to do. So like it's not a time issue really. It's just I gotta go with the motion. Like if the videos is popping, I gotta focus on that for a little. And then it
do what's bringing the money in.
Yeah, exactly. Because like, if I got money coming in, I could pay for promo and just let the song sit. Like put a couple hundred in promo for Villain to see what that shit do. But I'm about to drop something on the 14th. It's in like 3 days.
What made you want to drop something? Like just drop?
Yeah. Cause like it's like either I'm gonna drop or I'm not gonna drop. Like eventually I'm gonna be like 22, 23. I don't know. I'm trying to see what happens now.
Gotcha, for sure.
But I'm cool with the process.
Now, when it comes to like you shooting all these videos, how many times has it happened, or has it happened to where for a song that you really like or a video you really like, you shot it but it doesn't drop, like it just doesn't drop at all?
Yeah, Kosher video we did where he said my name in the song ain't dropped. That shit had me hot. That shit had me hot. But I know why it ain't dropped. It's cool though.
Okay. But you really wanted it to drop.
I still got the clip. I be using that shit. That shit's fire.
That was one of the only times that happened to where like you was like actually blowed by it, or?
I wasn't mad about it. I just like it would have been cool.
Got you.
Cause it was like right before, so I was like, nah.
After, not just Kosher, but anybody in general, after they pay you, do you care if they drop the song, the music video or not?
I mean, yeah, I care because most of the time it's like I like the song because I gotta hear the song before I do the video. So usually I want to see a drop, see what they could do.
Okay. So if you don't like the song, you're not doing the video?
I want to say that.
If the money right?
Yeah, the money right, I'm doing the video.
Okay, so as long as the money's there.
Yeah, well, not as long. I won't do just anything, but if the money right and the song is, I'll be like, it's cool.
So now you're to the point to where, like, of course, you want to make the money off of it. You want to like the song. So are you kind of like picking and choosing, like, because you said you get the bookings and everything like that.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people hit your DMs a lot, like, I'm trying to do this, trying to do that. What is the process at the end of the day of deciding who you want to work with and who you don't want to work with?
Most of the time it'll be relationships. Like, if I know you, like, we could shoot today.
Gotcha.
But if it's someone like that, just hit me up in my DM. Like, most of the time I'll see what's their budget, or I'll tell them a direct price, and then whatever happens after that, I don't really be stressing it too much because I got my own people that come back. So like I be straight for the most part.
You go with the camera everywhere.
I mean, I bring the camera everywhere. It's right there.
Yeah. so
Just cause you don't never know what's gonna happen. Had a couple videos where it's like I just had the camera and I was there, and they just needed a video. I'm like, cool. We could do it right now.
So, what's next for Foulja? So, I mean, of course, you know you're gonna continue working with Kosher as he transcends into the game. Do you have plans with the music and plans of what else you want to do with your videography and how you want to elevate in that?
Yeah, right now I'm focused on the directing to try and get into bigger opportunities, and then the music will just follow. Like I'm more do that just for fun. Like I had a little buzz going, but I was back. I was like 18, so like that's like 3 years. But I'll just drop some whatever I want to drop and see what it does. I'm not really stressing too much because the videos is doing what they're doing right now. So it's all cool. Like when you're not stressing about like, oh, I need to blow up right now. Like music more fun. So I be in the studio chilling. Like I just made this bread off videos I'm smoking. So I don't know. I be chilling. But it would be cool though. Like if I could do it.
Have you and Kosher just played around, gotten a song together or anything like that, or nah?
Nah. I mean, maybe in the future, like if we just at the studio, make some, just fool around, do whatever. But like if I'm with the camera, like I'm not gonna be like, yo, let me hop on the beat. Like,
Gotcha.
I'm gonna just hit record. It's cool.
Before we end off, give me 5 artists that you'd want to shoot a music video for. It could be any 5.
I'll say Kodak, Lil Wayne and Eminem. That's what, 3. Who else? I want to say a different genre. Who's new and like popping stuff? I'll say like The Weeknd. That would be cool to do a video for him, like big production. That would have to be big production.
You fought with him?
Yeah, I like that. I like the melody shit. I'm vibing. You can't listen to Murder all day.
Yeah, no.
One more. Who else? I don't know. He not alive, but I would have wanted to do a video with Michael Jackson. Them videos be crazy.
Like, big production.
His production.
That's a movie.
That's different. That's a whole fucking short film.
He got short film. Yeah, I mean, a short film. Like, you ever look at a Michael Jackson video, you may see it 3 minutes, and then you find the real video. It's 10 minutes long.
Yeah, they got the whole production and shit. I be watching, like, the behind-the-scenes shit. Like, the concerts and shit. I be like, yo, what is y'all doing?
Actually, are you into, like, cinema as well? Like, movies and, like, short films?
Recently, yeah, I am. Because I started doing videos. So, like, as you grow, you kind of, like, want your stuff to look, like, cinematic or whatever. Like, movies, you start looking for ideas. But, I mean, I like movies as a kid. Like, go to the movies and stuff. But I never really thought I was going to do cameras. Shit just kind of happened.
Gotcha. Let the people know where they can find you at, follow you at, anything you got coming up that you want to keep them tapped into, man.
Y'all can find me on Instagram, foe.foulja, and then 400% Productions, and then Twitter is Foulja. That's really it, and then YouTube is Foulja. I'm about to start posting content on the like behind the scenes clips and stuff.
For sure, and you got a song dropping April 14th.
Yeah, that's what, 3 days.
You got a name for it?
Yeah, it's Angel.
Y'all go ahead and tap into that. Hey man, looking forward to seeing you elevate continuously. Like I said, I tapped into you beginning of this year, and I see what you guys are doing, so a lot of respect to that. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. It's Kyle the Kid, Mega the Boy, Foulja, and we out.
It did.
Yes, sir.